How's it going, Shadow Army? It's the Gen Shadow here, and I'm getting ready to show you guys a project that has been, what, months in the making. And Chris is here next to me, but he's not going to be in the construction process. I wanted him to be in the first shot because he helped me so much with getting the resources we needed, especially the mob spawner. So, and I want to thank everybody who donated on Lethal Tactics to my balance to help us afford to be able to do this. So, I'm just going to go through all the names real quick. I would like to thank RogueCmdr, or just as we all just call him Rogue, he's the server owner here, for donating the equivalent of $750,000, which is a huge amount of money. But guys, please come on to Lethal Tactics and drop by, say hey to me, say hey to the admins, say hey to just everybody, and just let them know Jen sent you. And then I would like to thank the admin Oreoohs, who donated 55,217 to us. And I'd like to thank CubisticDany for donating, who's the default here. He's just a normal player like any of you guys if you guys joined. And he donated $10,000 or $10,360. So I'd like to thank all those guys for helping so much. And you guys are probably wondering what in the world cost 700, or what in the world did you mean when you said the equivalent of $750,000? Well, on this server, there's a monster spawner, and I'll just warp shop real quick to show you guys, because I know you guys see all this building material, and I got my little hard hat on. But, yeah, that's what a mob spawner cost, and we need 500k for the hostile mobs. So that's why, if you check my balance right, voice crack, but okay. If you check my balance right now, yeah, we just reached the how much we needed. So that is awesome, and I cannot thank the guys here enough. This has been, like I said, months in the making as far as me and Chris trying to get our money together ourselves, but it was just too much money that we needed, and we didn't have the time to be on Lethal because of school. But now it's summer, and now we don't have to worry about it. So we'll be back when I'm ready to start building. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got a lot of flat land here that I just finished flattening out not too long ago, actually. So ignore the jungle trees back there. We forgot to cut those down completely, and that's not our stuff over there, so ignore that as well. But this is home to, well, this is the future site for Operation FAP and Furious. So yeah, this is Operation FAP and Furious. I know you guys are probably just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Well, this is going to be a slime mob spawner, just flow trap where you, it's a semi-automatic slime farm thing. So yeah, we're just going to be building all that kind of stuff, and I want to make the GUI smaller so the chat didn't like fill up the thing, but it makes it very hard to build, so I'm going to have to make that back to large size. But now guys, we have to get started on the housing for the mob spawner, the pathway in which the slimes will travel down, and besides that, we just have to work on just the main construction. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we guys? Alright, so first things first, needs to be the actual pathway needs to be 5 wide. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. And I don't know why I'm using these smooth stone slabs, but I just had some laying around and they look really nice. So we may have to go and use more, but the great thing is Chris is even working on more money right now, so if we need to go and get more smooth stone, we can get it. And that's what's so great about this operation, is it's a big community operation. Like I said, a good bit of people just on this server here were nice enough to donate, and some people on the server can be really stingy, so that's kind of saying a lot. Not that anyone in particular is stingy, it's just it's hard to make money on this server, and I completely understand that people want to keep that money. So, but despite that, yeah, people were still nice enough to come out and support the cause of just building a really cool project. I haven't told anybody what it is either, so they hopefully they don't have their hopes up too high for anything spectacular, but overall, I think this is going to be a really, really cool project, and I don't know. Now, I don't know if the current admins who are on, which I think are, yeah, it's Blake and Marvin, I don't know if those guys have the power to change mob spawners. So if they don't, we'll convert this into an automatic pig spawner in this video, and then we'll do a, basically we'll just make it so it's a automatic pig spawner for, you know, a couple hours until we can get the owner on, and then we'll go from there. So now we've just got to make these walls high, and the walls have to be really, really high, because for some reason slimes like to glitch into the walls and jump really, really high, and it's really annoying to have to deal with because it causes a lot of issues. So we also have to make the walls really, really high because we are doing this. So, and this is going to make the mobs and the loot move much faster, because ice blocks, most people know this, if you throw an item, say, you know, this apple, on an ice block, it slides. But most people don't realize that when you accelerate on ice, it's maintained over distance, which basically just means if you're running really fast on ice, it's going to make you go even faster. That's the best way I can think to describe it. I don't know how else I could really describe that. And these walls are just going to get higher and higher up. Now, hopefully, I won't get attacked too bad during the construction. Worst case, if it gets too bad, I'll just wait till the next day in Minecraft, and me and Chris will work on other projects. But if you guys want to see more projects like this, please leave a like for support. It if you enjoy it only, of course. I'm not going to ask you guys to leave a like if you didn't enjoy it. But if you guys like seeing this kind of stuff, please huh? Jen, it's okay, what? Huh? Okay, I don't even know. Apparently they want me to bully people, and I'm not gonna do that. So, oh well. Even jokingly, yeah, no. But, anyways, all right. Let's get more into this. Say hello to YouTube people. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we can get back into this little project. Lol. Holly Evans are like, hello. Alrighty, so let's see. That looks about right. That looks symmetrical. Basically, I want this to be too deep down here, so when they fall off, you'll have like a wall to stand up on. And that will provide a place where you can sit up top and kill them, because it's going to push them all towards you. Now, the reason we had to get 500k is, yes, I understand that some slimes aren't technically hostile, but in reality, they're hostile. At least that's the view of most people, and definitely the people on the server, because, I mean, let's face it, slimes, they're pretty rare. More than pretty rare. They're rare. And we need to limit who has that kind of stuff on the server, or else it would just be ridiculous. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Alright. Because could you imagine if everybody had their own slime spawner? So they're probably going to just like to assume that the price, or like to assume that the, oh, whoa, lag. That doesn't happen often. They're going to assume that it's a hostile mob, and they're going to just make you pay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Somebody got smited. Yeah, sorry, Chris was telling me that was close to him. Yeah, that was close to me as well. I think it was just an all-over smite, like, near everybody type thing. But, okay. So, let's go ahead and build this up to here. Ah, come on. I'm slipping. I'm not in the most comfortable position right now on my couch. I'm not sure if I want to fill this in or if I want to make it with just fill it in with cobble, because it wouldn't look great, but it would save time and resources. And this is an expensive enough server, or not expensive enough server, expensive enough project. Although it's a very large server, and I'm sure it's expensive. But holy sweet Jesus, this project took much longer than I ever thought it would. I thought we would be able to get the money and resources in maybe a weekend. I have never been more wrong in my life. Overall, it's not that big of a deal, though. Okay, so I do remember one part of the project. This is going to have to be open here. And great. Great. Come on. Now, Chris is being ultra nice today and letting me borrow his pickaxe. I let him borrow my efficiency 5 in exchange for his fortune 3 and breaking 3 efficiency 4. But despite that, this project's still not going to go by super fast, because we are going to have a lot of work. And basically, I'm just, you know what, I'm not even going to fill this up with cobble. I'm just going to spam it with torches and make sure nothing spawns. So, I heard you like torches. Alrighty. We'll climb back up here. And just for the sake of symmetry, we'll get rid of those and just let them go to waste. Alright, now, this needs to be a relatively good deal higher than... Actually, no, this needs to go back further. So never mind, this isn't done. Great. Alright, let's see. If we jump up here now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we should be able to do this. And that should be good as far as that goes. Alright, so now the only other thing we have to do is we can go ahead and just get 5 ice blocks. Crap. Place these across like that. And later we can break those and it'll place a water source block there for us. And this needs to be the landing area, and it needs to be about 4 out. So now we can do this. And I say that's far enough to fall. Could be wrong. I think that's 1 too high. Yeah, okay, that's right now. Alright, so now we can build basically a frame. And we can go back a few. One more. And then we can go here. And alright, so this gives us what, a 4x5 hole for the slimes to fall down. Because I built a prototype, but it was only a 3x3 hole, and the bigger slimes would basically clog this up. And I wanted to avoid that happening on this one, so hopefully that does it. If not, we'll have to work on it in a little bit. I wish I had more money to donate to this server. I'd be a premium, and this project would be a lot easier, because premiums can fly. My friend Saul right there, who's awesome. I know Saul's watching this because he's a good sub. He comes on, he always likes my videos because when he enjoys them, and voice crack awesome. But he always likes the videos when he enjoys them, and I don't know, he's just a good sub in general. So alright, so now we should be able to probably just cap this part off, and then we can, because that's where the spawn is going to be. So this project's not too far away. From being complete. It's not going to be a long-term project. I guess it's been long-term for me and Chris for pretty much certainly. It's been quite a long process, but as far as you guys are concerned, this maybe end up being an hour or two. Little movie type of thing, but it's definitely not going to be you know, I'm not gonna break it up into pots. I'm just gonna upload it in one big file, regardless of whether it's 15 gigs or what. I don't care at this point. I'm just glad that I'm getting to do this project for you guys, and I hope you guys like the name, because that took me and Chris forever, because we're not very good with names. But I don't know. We thought that was funny, so. And I fell, lovely, which means we have to find a way to parkour up. We'll use stone slabs. Alright, so now what we have to build is basically a room above that will house the spawner floating in the center and allow the slimes to spawn. Now, slimes can spawn in light. I know for a fact that it doesn't affect their spawning rate when it's natural, but I'm not sure about when it's a spawner if it affects it. So, oh, lovely. Just freaking lovely. Alright, you know what? These slabs are gonna be annoying, so we'll get rid of those. At least those aren't. At least we didn't buy those. They won't be counted into our budget at the end. I don't know. I'll put like a little price list of what it cost us to actually build this thing for anybody who wants to join the server and try to build it again. Because we may have this thing after we get enough slime balls, just because we need slime balls for some of our other projects, because we need a lot of sticky pistons. We might change this to a different spawner, and I may do a different, like a rebuild of it. I guess is what you would call it. Oh man, this is not gonna be the most fun thing in the world to do. I have to build the walls here, and I don't know if that's gonna be enough room. And I have to make the walls like or the roof super high, because if not, slimes glitch out when they're being spawned, and oh man, it's bad. Slimes were not meant to be spawned. If they were, you'd find slime spawners. But you know what? We're breaking the rules of Minecraft. Alrighty. Let's see here. Now that gives... So I can put the mob spawner 1 up there. So I can put the mob spawner, say, here. I can have water floating there. So now I should be able to make the roof just ridiculously high, and that should be enough. So I'll make it 3 more high, and just make sure the mob spawner is floating. And as long as it's floating, we should be fine. That way the mobs will take a little bit of fall damage, and hopefully we won't have to deal with those very large slimes. But if we do, they won't clog up our system anyways, because the large, I don't know what you would call it, mouth, I guess, that we've built here. And actually I meant to put... Okay, I've got some more smooth stone slabs over that me and Chris's base. So we'll may have to go grab some of those in a minute. But either way, it will oh, it's getting nighttime. Lovely. Okay. So this looks about right. I'm trying to think of... I think now we just need the roof, so we'll just / home because I'm a VIP. I have multiple homes. So if you guys are wondering as to why I have to type / home instead of just typing sorry about that, instead of just typing regular old / home, and here's all our project stuff. As you guys can see it. Yeah, I hate creepers. At least they don't explode and destroy blocks on the server. If they did, that would most certainly end badly. Or have ended badly. Alright, so we'll just do like a 1 thick slab, smooth stone slab roof. And if we just God, I cannot talk tonight. If we just surround the perimeter with these, and then just make this 1 thick, it should stop all the light and stuff that we need it to. And still prove effective at keeping the slimes from bugging out and glitching into the roof, and otherwise just being a pain, because that's what slimes do. Oh. Come on now. I was tempted to try to speed this up, but I figured if this project took us like a couple weeks, if not a full month, to prepare, why not let you guys watch the whole building project? Alright. I'm going to use a plugin we have on the server called Mob Disguise. Basically, it disguises me as mobs. So, like, obviously, I still like a person, you guys, but to everybody else, including every mob on the server, I look like a baby chicken. So, unless I'm surrounded by wolves, probably won't have an issue. Alright, the only problem about that is I cannot pick up blocks that but why am I glitching? There we go. Hey, when that happens, I'm sure you guys have experienced that as well. I don't know what causes that. Alright, so I'd say the spawner floating right here, or maybe one up, would definitely be acceptable. And then we just need some more ice blocks to push the slimes down this way. So we should break that, and as long as there's a block under it, which I will remove afterwards, this should work. And it will float 5 blocks, it will go straight down, and then this water will push them that way along the ice to the pit that we will have to build soon. So basically now I'm going to wait before doing that. And I'm going to light this place up because, oh, actually no, I don't want to do that because the ice will melt. Hey, Chris joined in, or left and joined. Alright, let's go ahead and, actually I'm not even going to worry about mobs, guys. I'll kill any mobs that I have to. I'm already using a mob spawner. Alright, so now, before we, come here. Come on. Alright. Before we prepare to launch Operation Fap and Furious. Oh my god, just get away. I hate spiders in real life. What in the world makes you think I would want one now? Just, you know what, Stretch Strike. Just bleed to death. I just used a plugin we have that's going to make that thing bleed to death in a horribly painful manner. And you stuck an arrow on my brick. You know how long that's going to be there? That's going to be there till oh my god. I'm going to have to face every mob in the world. You'll never stop me from completing my destiny with Operation Fab and Furious. Alright, so if we put these there and basically build a little, probably 2 wide platform. Yeah, that'll work. 2 wide platform. And, oh my gosh. We'll be right back. Sorry guys, so many interruptions. Chris is over here killing mobs for me now, so... And everybody else should be leaving me the hell alone. Actually, no. Let's see. Alright, thank you for coming over and helping with this. Alrighty, now if we make this alright, and then we give them, and if we place one more block here, this will give them a 3 by 5 pit to land in, so that will be perfect. I just want to get the entranceway done, and then we can prepare for launch. Just get away. Let's see. That's as far as I want it to come, so... And the walls have to be ridiculously high, once again, because the slimes want to be douchebags. As all slimes typically want to. And we'll place a torch here, and a torch here. Alright, so this is the little fall pit where they're going to fall in, so obviously if I just called it I don't want to live in this planet anymore. Anyways. Alright, so we'll go ahead and fill this up with, I guess those smooth stone slabs, because we got plenty of them, and they look good, so we'll use these, and then we'll go and grab the mob spawner, and begin with all that stuff, and thank you, Chris, because if not, that thing would have probably come down and pooped on my face. Oh, and no way likes it when the creepers poop on their face. Alrighty, so there we go. Now, It's all... Alright. Move. Alright. So this comes out 2 out. Let's make it all the way out. So basically this will extend all the way out to here. And this will extend all the way out one more layer. And we will actually no. Alright. Alright, come on. Alright. Now if we come up to here, because I don't feel like trying to do that jumping crap anymore. Alright, what, 1 block here? Oh! Alrighty. And stretch these out. I don't know why I said stretch, but I guess place them out. And I guess this is good. I don't think we'll have any. Actually, these will probably come out 2 more. Yeah, let's do 4. Yeah, and then we'll just make this come out 4 more because this is a little too close for comfort, and those things can. I don't understand why Notch had to make slimes jump so high, but he did. Alright, let's go ahead and do this, and once again we will /home. Now hopefully this design works, because if not, you can't pick mob spawners back up. So I will basically /back, and before I even dare to keep that on my hotbar and accidentally place it somewhere, going to /back. Come on, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's grab the dirt. And let's just go ahead and break these, and... Whoa, is that... Did I break that? Great, I broke that. I about placed the spawner there. That would have ended with nobody being happy. Especially me and Chris who have worked so hard on this project. We probably would have... Well, nice day to you two. Alright, come. Really no? Why had to be complicated? Alright. So, now we should be able to break. Now, come under here, we should be able to break these. Alright. So, once this is broken and the mob spawner's gone, this will be flowing through. We'll push all the slimes down. The slimes will then be pushed across the ice, which you'll notice that we accelerate a little bit when we're on the ice. And they will come down here, and they will basically get stuck in this collection pit. The bigger ones may drown along the way, but that's fine because they'll be made into smaller ones. And then, besides that, we'll just be able to stab them to death with looting swords and get slime balls for our next project. So, these projects probably aren't the most complicated in Minecraft, but they're definitely complicated as far as the time it takes on the server to get the materials to do so. So I hope you guys appreciate that. Leave a like or favorite or whatever you guys want to do. I'm not going to ask you guys to do any of that. But okay. Alright, now this I'm going to actually ask for Chris's advice on. Should I put it where this block is or on top of the block? Alright. So Chris is saying it should be here. Well, that is fine with me. And I'm going to put those there. And, hold on. Hold on. Our head admins capable of changing spawner types. And we'll see if we get a response. Alright, /who. And Alright, I know. I get it. I gotta get mob. Oh, wait. You can, Butter? Yeah, sorry about that. He should be on his way, apparently, or I have to wait for Marvin, the head admin. So, we'll see. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, Shadow Army, we're back, and yeah, I just had the moss bar changed over to slime. Turns out it may not be allowed. We gotta check with the owner. If it's not, we gotta have it switched to something else, which is more than fine. But either way, we have completed a month-long project known as Operation Fab and Furious. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It helps more than you guys can ever imagine. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. And this is the Jin Shadow, signing off.